X2 Toys put out something really, really, really cool recently, and there's been video and photos showing up online and different websites and different message boards. X2 Toys BG-A2 Main Computer. And what is that exactly? It's their interpretation and their play set that you could buy that is pretty much a Teletraan I computer with a little bit of a stage, if you will, that you can put your figures on. And it's scaled for that of Masterpiece Toys, which is even more crazy. So it's a big sucker. But the biggest selling point with this, more than anything, is that it is a functioning video out screen with an LCD screen. And what's cool is that you could hook up, from what I've read online thus far, an HDMI cable, or I believe it's what's the output that PlayStation PSPs use?
What
It's
do you
not
call
it's
it?
not it's not a
Component.
yeah, it's like a component one.
Components. That's like the green, the red, the green, blue, and red one, I
And
think.
sometimes yellow. So
No, 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 no. The yellow one is like for lower definition.
so it seems that you're also able to use this as a video out, and you could have any kind of footage or whatever playing on that screen to really add to the experience. And the photos that I've seen online from obviously the company themselves, they have like people attaching their Nintendo Switch to it and playing on the screen. It's really cool. I'm going to post obviously some photos for the YouTube video in the segment, just to give you an idea of how great this is and the scale and stuff. No prices yet that I've seen. I know that Action Robo Toys, I think, has it up for pre-order. Oh wait, here we go.
Yeah,
One sec. So
found
it,
it.
yeah, it seems now we have a price, and it's going to be $169. Which, I mean, in all honesty, considering it has a working LCD screen for
Yeah,
video, and it's huge. This is a huge thing.
it's like a
For
big play set for your masterpiece toys,
Well,
basically.
for $150, that's a lot. That's the price for a lot of different masterpiece toys. So
Mm,
for something that's even bigger than your masterpiece toys, and it'll fit perfectly with the scale. The photo that's being used here obviously shows it with the MP10 Optimus. So that just
right.
gives you an idea just how massive this thing is. This is really cool, and it's something that even I'm kind of considering because of the way that it's scaled. It'll fit really well with my Transformer shelving that I kind of I gave it the clearance so that I could fit Masterpiece Star Saber in it.
Right.
So if it could fit Masterpiece Star Saber, then it could pretty much, I believe, fit this, which is Masterpiece Star Saber is easily the tallest of the masterpieces thus far, unless you count like the end of the barrel of I think it was MP4 Megatron, which was the first masterpiece Megatron. So either way, but this is very affordable for 169.90. That's a very good price. If anything, the only thing that might hurt you is the shipping because this thing is massive.
Yeah, exactly.
And again, because it has electrical components inside, it might make it a little heavier too. But otherwise, it looks absolutely fantastic. And I mean, this is something maybe if you have more of an opportunity to go to a TFCon or a TFCon USA or any other alternative, if you could pick it up in person, stow it in your suitcase and take
Hmm.
it back home with you, it might be the better choice. So you could just save on the shipping. But otherwise, X2 Toys, man, this thing's really cool, and it's so tempting for me because I'm already going like, I have my display. It's attached to electrical lights and stuff, and I'm almost tempted to kind of like maybe I'll hook up some kind of device and have it whenever the lights go on. There's going to be a video playing or something on it. I don't know. I'm trying to think what I could do with this, but it looks really really cool, and I'm glad that it has that video out thing is the real seller for me. And the
Mm.
things that they've been showing thus far, and people giving examples of what you could play on it, what you could do with it, it's really cool. Anything you want to say about this sexy beast?
Um, hmm. I think you could. I want to see. There's a guy out there that does a lot of stop motion stuff, or at least people with stop motion stuff. I want to see them do a video of like a character calling in, and then their stop motion character reacting to that character that's calling in. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I
That
mean? Instead of like playing like old footage in the background, it's like that camera angle doesn't make sense. Who's taking that video? Actually do it where like I could see this being like a really cool set piece for someone like that's doing like Transformer like fan videos and stuff like that.
The
That's
only
what I
thing,
kind of
the
feel.
only thing that I think is the only like disadvantage is I don't know the complete dimensions of this, but I don't think this would fit inside a DTOF cabinet. I think
Probably
it.
not. I don't think
I
so.
think it's a little too large for that. So for because I like me my display I don't use DTOFs except for like the scant few little things that I have in the center of my room.
Mm,
But otherwise I'll always custom build into a wall if need be. But I know that a lot of Transformer fans DTOF is kind of their go-to for a lot of displays. So you might not be able to use this, but I mean that doesn't stop you from just displaying it on top of the DTOF. But either way, it looks like it's a little too wide and a little too high for that. But otherwise, it looks really good. It looks really good, and definitely check it out. Action Robo right now has it on pre-order. Um, you could definitely pick it up there, and I'm pretty sure if you wait it out a little bit, it's going to start showing up in the convention scene. I know a lot of this stuff that we've been discussing. By the time TFCon Canada rolls around in July, a lot of that stuff will start to surface, and definitely by the time TFCon USA hits, a lot of that will be out.
yeah.
But yeah, awesome, awesome stuff.